Update: my half-sister announced her pregnancy and said, "Now you'll finally know what it's like, since you can't have your own." But when I opened my laptop, she started screaming. As I drove away, I caught a glimpse of Claire in my rearview mirror. She wasn't crying anymore. Instead, she was watching me leave with the same calculating expression she'd worn when she'd announced her pregnancy. This wasn't over, we both knew it. But for the first time, I had something she wanted, and I intended to use it. The message that broke me came from Sarah, my oldest student, 3 days after the family dinner. She wanted to discuss some concerns about my mentorship program. I agreed to meet her at a coffee shop, expecting questions about tournament schedules or equipment fees. I was wrong. I heard some disturbing things. Sarah said, stirring her untouched latte, "About your situation." My stomach dropped. My situation?
Take up
Your sister
cooking.
Claire reached out to
Take
several
up
parents.
baking.
She
and
mentioned
you'll
your
find
condition might
yourself
affect your
becoming
ability to
more
relate to children
creative.
properly. Sarah wouldn't meet my eyes. She suggested we might want to consider other programs. The coffee shop's ambient chatter faded to white noise. Claire hadn't just attacked me personally, she'd gone after my business, my students, everything I'd built. My infertility has nothing to do with my ability to teach, I said, my voice steady despite the trembling in my hands. Tommy's tournament rankings have improved by 30% since he started with us. I know, but... But what? Claire's pregnant, so suddenly she's an expert on children? Sarah shifted uncomfortably. She mentioned she's starting her own youth program, something more traditional, less competitive. Of course she was. Claire had never shown any interest in gaming or coaching before, but now that she knew it mattered to me, I stood up, nearly knocking over my chair. "Excuse me, I need to make a call." I pressed my forehead against the cool brick wall and dialed Claire's number. She answered on the first ring like she'd been waiting. "Hello, sister dear. How are you coping with the house news?" "Cut the act," I snapped. "I know what you're doing." "Do you?" "Because from where I'm sitting, I'm just looking out for children's best interests. After all, what would our grandmother think about you using her house to run a business teaching kids to waste their lives playing games? Don't you dare bring Helen
Allow
into this."
yourself to
Why
let
not?
your creativity
"She's the reason you think you're
flow
better than
in
everyone
ways
else.
you could
Perfect Avery,
never
Helen's
imagine.
favorite, too good for family now that she has her precious inheritance. Is that what this is about? You're sabotaging my business because you're jealous of a house?" Claire's laugh was bitter. "I'm protecting vulnerable children from someone who can't possibly understand what it means to be a mother. You should thank me, really. Now you won't have to pretend anymore." I ended the call before I could say something I'd regret. My phone immediately buzzed with a text from Claire. "By the way, I've already got 5 of your students' parents interested in my new program. Funny how quickly they change their minds when they learn the truth about you." I slumped against the wall, fighting back tears. Years of work building trust with these families, and Claire was destroying it all with a few well-placed words. My phone buzzed again. This time it was Ethan. "Hey, you okay? Your afternoon class is starting soon." "Class?" I'd almost forgotten. I had 6 teenagers waiting to learn advanced strategy techniques, kids who trusted me and had improved under my guidance despite my condition. I straightened up, wiping my eyes. "Claire wanted to play dirty? Fine.